Hey guys, today's tutorial is going to be on this eye look right here. I created it using the new Juvias Place palette, and it comes with a few colorful shades as well as shimmer shades. So I decided I wanted to do a rainbow eye look, which I have never done on my channel, and I'm really excited to show you the way that I created it. Using just this palette alone, I also used one of the shimmer shades in here for the inner corner. So of course I used this palette because I wanted to get a feel for the shades and try some out because I'm doing some demos for a review for it. But you don't have to use these shades. You can use any rainbow colorful eyeshadows that you already have. I have other palettes that you can create the exact same look using the same or similar shades. But yeah, if you're interested in my eye makeup as well as my face makeup, go ahead and keep watching because that's what this video is about. Okay, so I already have my little piece of tape right here, which I use to make this clean line. And then I also already applied my primer, which is a Too Faced Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and I am not going to set it. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to go over it with the Beauty Blender just one more time so that way it's not like creased, and it isn't, so it's good. So I'll be applying the burgundy shade right here all over the eyelid. And I'm going to pack it on all the way to the edge of the tape. And I'm going to keep it low. I'm going to keep it right here at the eyelid because I'm going to blend it up, but I don't want to bring it too high up yet. Okay, so I brought it all the way into the inner corner, as you can see right there. And now I'm going to take the orange and I'm going to apply that right above the burgundy shade. And I'm also going to pack on this color. These colors are pretty pigmented though on their own, with just like barely applying it. And also apply this all the way into the inner corner. So I'm just slowly going back and forth so that way I can blend out the shade at the same time. And I'm going to blend towards the top just to blend out the orange. And I'm also going all the way to the edge right there. Okay, so now I'm going to take the yellow and I'm going to use a little bitty fluffy brush, just a little tiny one. And I'm going to apply this shade right above the orange. And blend towards the bottom and then blend up. And now you can kind of see a big difference between the orange and the yellow. So I'm going to go over the orange part, and I did apply a little bit more orange eyeshadow. And I'm gonna blend towards the yellow. So now I'm gonna apply the burgundy one more time, just in case, you know, it kind of faded a little bit because of the blending back and forth. But there you go, that's pretty much it, just those three colors on top. Let me go over this little corner right here. So there you go, those are the three colors that I'm gonna use on top. It looks really nice. And now I'm gonna work on my lower lash line, but before that I'm gonna remove the tape. I'm gonna do the eyeliner last. And I did get just a little bit of fallout, especially from the burgundy shade. So now I'm going to take the green and I'm going to apply this on the inner corner and just go halfway. Okay, sorry. I got out of frame, but I'm just applying this right here in the inner corner and just going halfway. And the blue one, I'm going to apply it on the outer corner. This is like one of the brightest blues I have ever used. It's a royal blue color. And it is super, super bright. I feel like it's like the brightest and most pigmented color from the palette. I'm gonna go over both shades one more time. This time I'm doing the blue and now the green. Next I'm gonna apply the silver, and I am gonna wet it because it's kind of like a powdery silver, and I just like the way that it looks more whenever it's wet. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on the inner corner. You see how pretty that looks? It looks like a metallic silver. There we go. Next I'm going to do the waterline, and I'm going to use this black eyeliner. This is by Urban Decay. It is called the 24/7 Waterline Pencil. And I'm also going to apply a little bit on the lower lash line, like in between my eyelashes like that. Kind of messy. And then I'm going to take this little brush, right? And it's not a brush, but it's like a little smudge brush, and just go back and forth on the black. There we go. So now we're gonna go back into the two shades that I used, and I'm gonna use the blue and then the green one more time. For the wing, I'm gonna use the NYX matte liquid liner, and this one is just in the color black. So I'm gonna go up towards this line, like right on the edge, about right there, and then I'm gonna go in. I need a little bit more product. And I'm also gonna take the same eyeliner and do the inner corner, just like a little point. And I'm gonna be using these eyelashes today. These are by Icon, and look at how pretty they are. I had to cut them because they are a little too big. They're just really nice. These were sent to me. These are called Drunk in Love. And I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Colossal Mascara to blend in my falsies. And then so y'all can see what else I'm gonna use on my face. I already applied my primer as well as my moisturizer. I didn't film that part because I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the face part, but I did use this one by Too Faced. It is the Hangover RX. So for foundation today, I'm gonna use this one by CoverGirl. It is the True Blend Matte Made, and I have it in the color L80. This one has been working really nicely for me. I feel like it has nice coverage. It's very wearable. It's not like super thick. And by very wearable, I mean like it looks like you're wearing foundation, obviously, because it does have some type of coverage, but it's not heavy on the skin. And for concealer today, I'm going to use one that I have not used in a long time. I used to use this every single time I did my makeup, and I just haven't. I don't know, I've been skipping this step. This one is the Benefit Boing Brightening Concealer, and I'm going to apply this before I apply my lighter concealer. This is a pink concealer, and it just corrects the under eye area pretty much. Or you can apply it anywhere, but I really do like it for the under eye area. I've been skipping it. I don't know why. I have not used it, but trust me, it makes such a big difference. It makes your under eye area look pretty flat. If you have, you know, like darkness underneath, or it looks a little purple, it makes it look really, really nice on that area. So I'm just gonna apply it on the under eye area. How many times did I say that word already? And I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender since it's damp. I don't even know why I haven't reached for it. I just haven't. Of course, it is an extra step, but it is worth it. Like, I do like it. I just don't know. I just haven't been using it. So next is the concealer, and I'll be using the color Nude. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer, and applying that on my under eye area and in between my eyebrows, on my nose, and on my chin a little bit. Okay, so to set my concealer right away, I'm going to use the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. One of my favorites for my under eye area. I was using the Huda Beauty one. I have not done a review on it, but I feel like I like this one better. There's just a few differences. Once I do that video, I guess I'll talk about different loose powders, but I'll let you know. Hopefully I can get that video up soon. So I'm gonna leave it just like that, and I'm gonna set the rest of my face using the same powder. I'm just gonna grab a little bit and kind of just swirl it around on the top or on the cap and set my foundation. Okay, so today I'm also gonna contour. I haven't in a few of my tutorials and a few of just my looks that I've done lately, I have not done any contouring. Today I'll use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. And where's my brush? I'm just gonna use the contouring shade in here. This one's a very light brown contouring shade. I feel like it just does a really nice job, and it doesn't look super harsh. So now I'll apply my bronzer, and I'll be using the Smashbox little face palette. This one's called Ablaze, and I'm gonna use the light bronzer in here. And I'm gonna clean up the contouring areas, and this powder, this translucent powder, is one that I like for cleaning up my contouring areas. Some of them I don't like them for that because they look way too white, but this one doesn't. I feel like this one looks a lot better. So I'm just gonna let that sit there for a little bit while I apply my blush. And I'm gonna use, let me see, I guess I'll use the light pink one, that way it's not like way too much color on my face. And the pink one has a little bit of shimmer to it. And then for highlights, I'm gonna apply my favorite bronzer right now. My favorite highlighter right now. Where's my brush? And it's this one right here on the bottom. It is like a very golden bronzer, but whenever you apply it, it's not super golden, so it goes good with my skin tone. And it's not like a really dark highlighter for me or anything. And it looks really, really glowy and like a wet glow. Look at how nice that looks. I just really, really like it. I think I used it in my last tutorial too, I'm not sure, but it's beautiful. Look how pretty that looks. So I'm gonna clean up this area right here. I forgot to do it before the highlighter, but it's okay. Then using a smaller brush, I'm gonna apply it on the smaller areas, which is right here on top of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my brow bone. Look at the difference that it's gonna make, because it just gives such a pretty effect. Look at that, how pretty. Love it, love it, love it. I love this highlighter. It is just so pretty. And not only that, but I mean, you get other options. You get blushes, which I've used both. I like both of them. I also like both of the bronzers. So I'm really loving this palette right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a video on this one too, with swatches and things like that to show you with demos. It's been one of my go-tos. Like, if I'm not sure what blush, highlighter, bronzer I'm gonna use, I can just grab this one. Okay, and I'm gonna remove the baking powder. I'm going to apply my lower lash line mascara. Let me close this powder. I'm going to apply the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara on my lower lashes. So I'm going to line my lips with the CoverGirl Caramel Nude. This one is in the number 205. This is like the perfect nude for me, and I like it because it's really creamy and it's not like hard, it doesn't pull on my lips or anything, and it's retractable, so I like that. And then for lipstick, I'm gonna use 255 Tempting Toffee, and it is the perfect nude for any. It has a cream, like a creamy finish though, it's not matte, but it is the perfect shade for a very colorful look. Like if you don't know what to pair up your makeup look with, this is a really nice one. It's not like a pink nude, it is a brown light nude, so I really like it. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this rainbow eye look using the new Juvias Place palette, which by the way, I will be having an eye swatch video on this. Honestly, you guys, I want to say thank you, and I'm so happy with all the positive feedback that I got in my eye swatch video for the Anastasia Norvina palette. I was not expecting that at all. And I'm just so freaking happy that you guys like that video. And arm swatches to me is just to show the color, but some people do not agree with arm swatches because that's not how they look on the eyes, and vice versa. Sometimes swatches can look very bad on arm swatches. Sometimes arm swatches can look very bad on your arms, and then once you put them on your eye, which has happened to me so many times that I've showed you swatches on the eyes, they can look beautiful. So they're never 100% accurate, and I was thinking of a way for me to be able to show you the swatches, and I was like, okay, how would I like to see them? And I ended up doing a one eye packed on, one eye blended out, and then for the shimmer shades I did one dry shimmer shade application and one wet shimmer shade application, and you guys loved the way that I did it, and I am so happy that you guys love those videos, or like that video in particular, so that way I can continue making videos like that. I was not expecting that at all, and honestly I had such a fun time editing it, because doing the swatches on my eyes was work, but once I put it all together, I put the music, I didn't even do an intro or an outro, nothing like that. It was just plain swatches. I'm so surprised you guys like that type of video. Like, I had no idea you would like it, but the format was just eye swatches, music, you watch. You can see the way that they look. Like, I did not remove any fallout, I didn't anything. I just applied them 3 times, you know, 3 times on each eye to show you the difference, and you guys were so happy with them. So for sure I will have all the new palettes with those type of videos, as well as other palettes that I already own, so that way you can see swatches like that. I don't think I have ever had that much positive feedback in a video, so I was so surprised and so happy that you guys were telling me thank you, that you appreciated it, that you've never seen a video like that before, and I was so happy to show you the swatches in that way, and I'm glad you guys liked it. I will continue to do those type of videos for every single palette, and like I said, I will have a video like that with this palette as well. It's coming up next. So yeah, and if you found me with that swatch video, with the eye swatch video, I hope you come back to watch my reviews as well as my tutorials. And if this is your first time here, well, I hope you subscribe so that way you don't miss out on future uploads, and of course be part of my channel and just come and talk to me. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. So I'm gonna line my lips using the color 205 Caramel Nude. Caramel? What did I say? Camarel? Did I say camarel? Caramel Nude. Let's do this again. So I'm gonna use two different products for my lips, a lip liner and the lipstick, and this one is by CoverGirl. It is called Caramel Nude, and